Today, we're tracing the really interesting journey of actor Nicholas Alexander Chavez.
Yeah.
And from his early days in Denver all the way to Hollywood.
It's quite a story.
Yeah, his bio, I gotta say, it's
I know.
it really surprised me, you know. It's not your typical small-town kid makes it big kind of thing.
Right. There are some twists and turns, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Some unexpected stuff in there. Can't wait to dig into all that with you.
Me too. What I find really fascinating about Chavez is how it seems like his path to success, was shaped by all these experiences that at first glance don't really seem related to acting at all.
Yeah, that's true. Like, okay, starting with his childhood in Denver. So his parents divorced when he was 5.
Oh, wow.
And he ended up splitting his time between his mom's place and then his dad's place in Arvada.
Yeah.
I mean, just imagine, right? Developing that kind of adaptability as a kid, going back and forth between two different worlds like that.
Absolutely. That constant adjustment, having to kind of shift gears all the time, probably gave him this unique ability to see things from different perspectives,
Yeah.
to really understand where other people are coming from. And that's essential for an actor, right? To be able to step into all these different characters and emotions.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like building those empathy muscles from a young age.
Exactly.
And, speaking of embodying characters,
Yeah.
the bio mentions this really cute story about Chavez as a kid, like a little kid, where he's recreating the Eucharist blessing he saw at Sunday Mass.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, right? Like even way back then, there was this impulse to perform,
Yeah.
to capture people's attention, tell a story in a way that like really connects.
It's a glimpse into his early fascination with performance, for sure.
Definitely. And that impulse, well, it found a much bigger stage, you could say, when he joined the Colorado Children's Chorale.
We're talking performances at the Ellie Calkins Opera House, even the Denver Center for the Performing Arts. That's incredible. So not your average elementary school talent show.
Right. Like that's some serious stuff.
It definitely exposed him to the world of professional performance very early on, that kind of disciplined stage presence,
Yeah.
That's invaluable.
Right. So fast forward now,
Okay.
high school.
High school, yeah.
East High School.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Now you might think, okay, drama club, that must be it, right?
You would think so, yeah.
But Chavez, he wasn't just about that. He played soccer, excelled on the debate team.
Really?
Yeah. Talk about well-rounded.
Wow. It's interesting, though, because that well-roundedness, I think it really matters.
Yeah.
Because success, no matter what field you're in, it often comes from a mix of, different talents and experiences.
Yeah.
The discipline from playing soccer, the critical thinking from debate, all of that feeds into his acting, I bet.
Totally. Like cross-training for your brain or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's where things get really interesting. So Chavez ends up landing the role of Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't because he was originally cast for it.
Oh.
Another student got sick.
Oh, no.
I know.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, imagine that pressure, like having to step into such an iconic role.
Right.
And with, very little time to prepare.
And a huge role, too.
Yeah. But that's where I think his adaptability and that willingness to, embrace those challenges really shines through.
Yeah.
Apparently, he absolutely killed it, too.
I bet he did.
Everyone was blown away by his performance.
I can only imagine. Must have been a turning point for him.
Oh, for sure. Big time.
It really highlights something important, don't you think?
Yeah.
Sometimes those greatest opportunities,
Yeah.
they come disguised as, unexpected challenges.
Totally. Being ready to say yes, even when it's scary.
Exactly. And having the talent to actually back it up when you do.
And let's not forget the role of, a great mentor.
Oh, yeah, those are so important.
In this case, enter Matt Murphy, head of the drama club. He really saw something special in Chavez,
Yeah.
nurtured his talent.
Mentorship is crucial, especially in those fields where self-doubt can really creep in.
Oh, for sure.
Having somebody who believes in you, who pushes you, it can make all the difference.
Absolutely. So after high school, Chavez heads off to Rutgers University.
Okay.
Pretty prestigious program there, the Mason Pro School of the Arts, right?
I have good things.
Yeah. You'd think, okay, classic path now, right?
Seems like it, yeah.
He's got it figured out.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 years later, he makes this decision that just takes, serious guts.
Oh, what's that?
He dropped out of Rutgers
He drops out.
to pursue acting professionally in Los Angeles.
Wow. Now that's a leap of faith.
Talk about a leap of faith. Like, leaving that perceived safety net of this big university
Yeah.
to chase a dream in, the most competitive industry maybe in the world.
That takes courage.
It really does.
That decision, I think it speaks volumes about his dedication, his commitment.
Like he was saying, this is it. This is what I'm meant to do. I'm going all in.
I love that. And that leap of faith, well, it led him straight to a Daytime Emmy Award.
No way.
At the age of 25.
25?
Yep. Outstanding Younger Performer in a drama series for his role as Spencer Cassadine on General Hospital.
Okay, so for anyone who maybe isn't super familiar with the Daytime Emmys, it's like basically the Oscars of daytime television.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
To win in that category at such a young age?
Yeah.
That's massive.
Huge accomplishment. Really solidified him as like a rising star.
Oh, yeah, definitely. General Hospital, too.
Yeah.
That's legendary, right?
It is, and such a loyal fan base.
Oh, for sure.
To break into that world and like actually make a real impact,
yeah,
that's not easy. Speaks to his talent.
Totally. And he didn't just, ride that wave of success.
Right.
He kept pushing himself. So next up, he lands a role in Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story.
Oh, wow.
True crime series created by, get this, Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy.
Yeah, the mastermind behind like American Horror Story, Glee.
So many hits.
And that series, it was huge on Netflix.
Yeah, I remember that.
#1 in the U.S. for like 2 weeks straight, I think.
Wow.
Chavez clearly has a knack for picking projects that like really connect with people.
It's true. He seems to have this sense for like what's going to resonate.
Right. Like he's got this internal radar for it or something.
Maybe.
But it's not just picking the right projects, right?
No, for sure.
It's what he brings to those roles.
Yeah.
And he didn't just, stick with what he knew.
Okay.
He ventured into horror next.
Really?
With Grotesquerie.
I haven't seen that one.
It's another Ryan Murphy creation.
Oh, interesting.
So, pushing those boundaries even further.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, every genre demands something different from an actor, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
A different way of playing the character, conveying the emotions. It's like he's constantly adding new tools to his, like, acting toolkit.
Totally. He's not afraid of a challenge.
Like, bring it on!
Exactly. And speaking of challenges, get this. He's set to star in the sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Wow. Okay, that's big.
Right. The original, it was a classic.
It was.
This sequel, it has blockbuster written all over it.
It really does.
Like major visibility for him.
Absolutely. We're watching him, like, rise to a whole new level of stardom right now.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
It does. What's really impressive to me, though, is that he's managed this whole, like, meteoric rise with such grace and humility.
That really comes through in the bio.
Yeah.
Yeah, his down-to-earth personality, that genuine passion for his craft.
It's refreshing,
Yeah.
You don't always see that in Hollywood.
Oh, definitely not. He hasn't let success go to his head, it seems like.
It's great. I bet that authenticity shines through in his performances, too.
Oh, yeah. Probably makes him even more relatable to audiences. So, wow, we covered a lot of ground here.
We did.
From, like, his really unique childhood to that Emmy win, now this huge upcoming role.
It's inspiring, really.
It is. It makes you think, right?
Yeah.
Like, what can we all take away from this?
Exactly. It's not just about acting, right?
Right. There are some good life lessons in there for everyone.
I think so.
Should we recap some of those key takeaways?
Let's do it.
Okay, so adaptability, first of all.
Huge.
That ability to, roll with the punches and see things from different perspectives.
It's so important.
Like we talked about earlier, I think that played a big role for Chavez.
Absolutely. And then seizing opportunities, even the unexpected ones.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like when he stepped in for that To Kill a Mockingbird performance.
Right. Who knows what would have happened if he'd said no?
Exactly. Sometimes you got to be bold.
You do. And then, of course, mentorship.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
Having someone like Matt Murphy, believing in him, pushing him.
Makes you wonder, who are the mentors in our own lives?
Yeah.
And how can we be better mentors to others?
That's a great point. We all need those people, those guiding lights, who help us figure things out.
So, for you listening out there, what does all this mean for you? What can we actually take from Chavez's story?
I think it comes down to, not being afraid to embrace the unexpected.
Yeah.
Be open to those new experiences, even if they seem a little scary.
Yeah, because you never know where they might lead.
Right. And remember, success, it doesn't always follow a straight line.
Oh, that's for sure.
There will be, detours, setbacks, maybe even some U-turns along the way.
But if you're committed to what you love, you keep learning. You've got those people who believe in you. Yeah. You're going to find your way.
You will. That's the beauty of it, isn't it? It's not about copying someone else's success.
No, it's about finding your own.
Exactly. Creating your own path.
So as you go about your week, think about those moments where you might need a little bit of that Nicholas Alexander Chavez spirit.
Yeah, that.
Maybe it's saying yes to something new.
Or reaching out to someone who could be a mentor.
Or maybe it's just trusting that those unexpected turns, they can lead to something really amazing.
They really can.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. We'll see you next time.